Hello everybody, welcome to round 3 here at Taruma for the GSC Championship. It was an exciting race last season as it provided the finale of the season, but this time it is a lot earlier in the schedule as the cars make their way onto the formation lap. And then we shall take a look at pole sitter Dave Ellis and his qualifying lap. It was actually the first lap he set in qualifying which got him the pole. So here we go then. Down, start, finish straight and into turn 1. 4th gear corner. Almost flat out as well if you can get it right. Quick run up into turn 2. Then you've got 3 and 4. Down into 1st to get round here. And then tricky couple of corners here. It's a double right hander, you've got to brake whilst you're in the first corner, so expect plenty of brake lockups in the race. Round there without any problems. Coming round onto the final couple of corners now then. Long sweeping left hander. Down a gear. Keep it nice and tight and then put the power down as you come up the hill. And that is Ellis's lap of Taruma. That was a 1:03 lap, so of course it was Ellis on pole, followed by Jan Larsen. Ovi was 3rd with James Reed 4th, 5th went to Nigel Lee, 6th was Den Brava, 7th was Sim Steele with Richard Strom in 8th, 9th was Matt By, 10th was Kramer and Jones was 11th. So that's the grid then. Here we come for the start of the race. Just waiting for the lights to go green, which they do so now, and we are underway for round 3. Lee looked like he was having a look at Ovi on the inside there. Larsen already looking to make a move on Ellis. Den Bravo looking to make a move on Lee as well. Larsen's got the inside line. Is he going to get through? No, he's not. Matt By is off in the background, but apart from that, everyone's made it through safely. Larsen's all over the back of Ellis. At the minute, Ovi's gone straight on. Looked like there might have been chaos in the background. He's on board with Den Brava. Coming up to turn 4 now. On the brakes, and he just slides straight across the track into James Reed. Reed hitting the wall. So that's not an ideal start for both of those drivers. Back to the action. Ovi fending off Lee at this point. Larsen's also looking for Ellis. No problems through there. Kramer, Strom, Jones, James Reed, Sim Steele, Matt By, Den Brava. Back at the front, round the final couple of corners to finish lap 1. Larsen looks like he could have a better exit than Ellis here. Down the start finish straight we go. On board with Ovi. Larsen taking the lead comfortably into turn 1. Probably using push to pass to get the move done there. So we've got a battle further back now between the Sega guys and Strom and Reed. Reed of course on his fight back through the field after going off at the start. Looks like they're trying to get 3 wide with Strom. Contact between Strom and Kramer. Kramer's going to try around the outside of Jones here into turn 1. Reed's down the inside of Strom as well. Can he make the move? No, he can't. Looks like Strom's going around the outside of Jones now. And here comes Reed back on him, and he's through. Strom running out wide there, that's not what you want to be doing, so that's cost Strom a few places. And Reed having another look at Jones, who's got it all locked up. This is the battle for, I think it's about 6th and 7th at this point. Kramer looked to be a bit wide coming out of the final corner there, and Jones has got a bit of a wiggle. Here comes Reed straight past him before they've even got to turn 1. Jones looking to come back but can't make the move. Reed stays where he is. Jones running out a bit wide there. Reed's really a lot quicker than Kramer at this point. Jones coming back down the inside of Reed though. Where's that coming from? Jones is back through into 6th. Kramer brakes locked up, Jones brakes locked up, they're both wide. Reed's going to have a chance into the inside here. Can't make a move though. Reed visually a lot faster. He's not going to get through there, as he knows he's not. Contact between the two ever so slightly. Reed with a better exit out of turn, the last turn now. But he can't do anything. Looks like Jones has got pushed to pass. He's going to have a move on the inside of Kramer. Oh, Kramer! Almost rolling it somehow. He's in the wall. How he didn't roll that, I don't know. Not sure how he managed to keep that on 2 wheels and pointing in the right direction, but somehow he managed it. This is on board with Kramer. Can't even see Jones at this point. There's the tap. Onto 2 wheels he goes, into the wall. That eventually caused suspension damage and he retired a couple of laps later, not being able to turn the car. Matt By, Den Braber and Sim Steele all battling now for what would be 9th, 10th and 11th, or 8th, 9th and 10th I should say, because Kramer of course dropped back now. And there's Jones as well. Where's Jones going? So that picks Matt By and Sim Steele and Den Braber off a place. Den Braber just managing to get through into the double right hander here. Steele looks like he was a bit wide. Can't do anything with it though, can Braber. Couple corners later on the next lap and Steele's going straight on at turn 4. Den Braber down the inside. Bit of contact but he's through clean enough. On board with Ellis having a look at Larson into turn 1. He's alongside and he's got the apex. Larson's going to have to go around the outside again, and he has done. He's shown this whole season that he can hang it around the outside. Larson a bit sideways for turn 2, Ellis not able to capitalise on that yet. Can he do anything for turn 4? He's going to have to take the outside line here if he is. No, we can't do anything with it though. Matt By and Richard Strom into turn 1. By's on the curve, he's going round. It's right on the racing line and there's Braber and Steele straight into the side of him. By sent spinning, still stuck in the middle of the track. Then Braber then flying as well. Still trying to get things going again. This is what Sim Steele saw of the accident. Got Den Braber in front of him, but then slams on the brakes because By's in the way, and that's a massive hit. Den Braber's point of view now. Coming through turn 1. Around goes By and all you can see is smoke. Den Braber had no idea where he was. And that caused a massive accident. By had to pit for repairs which put him 2 laps down, and then he had the penalty to serve as well, so that put him way out of contention for this race as Addis is making a move into turn 1 again. Can he make it? He looks like he could have done here. Addis in the lead at the minute. Larson's going to have to go around the outside of turn 2. And he does so once again. Turn 3, Larson will have the inside line. Ellis isn't giving up, he's going to have the inside for turn 4. Larson, does he retake the lead? Yes he does, I think. Yes he does. Great driving for Larson there. Managing to go around the outside of the entire first sector with Ellis constantly on the inside for each corner. Oh, Ellis a bit sideways, he could have a bit of a chance there, but luckily avoided hitting him and didn't make up a place. A lap later then, and Ellis is going to be using push to pass once again into the first corner. Can he make the move this time? No, he can't. no way through past Larson into turn 2 either. Ooh, mistake for Hadden there, that's going to cost him some time. Couple laps later though, and he's already on to the back of Larson. Larson a bit of room for Hadden there perhaps. Not that he can do anything with it at the minute though. Into the double right-hander. Larson very wide, this could give Ellis a chance here. He's not far enough alongside though. Larson holds on to the lead yet again as we come on to the start-finish straight. Can Ellis use push to pass to get a slipstream on Larson? Looks like he is doing. He's pulling out to have a look. He's too far back though. Larson's going to hold on to the lead for now. Ellis looks like he's got a better run out the corner though. Can he ever move into turn 2? No. Always great racing between these two, and for the third round in the row they are not disappointing. Ellis into the first corner again, having a look. Is he far enough alongside? I think he might be. No, he's not. Larson hangs it round the outside and holds on to first place. Can Ellis do anything on the run up to turn 4? It looks like he's got a bit of a slipstream here. Down the inside he comes, quite a long way back. Larson just managing to hold it round the outside. Can Ellis get the better traction out of the corner? No, he can't. Larson does, and he'll have the inside line for the next couple of corners as well. Can Ellis do it this time into turn 1? Much better momentum out the final corner. It looks like he could be alongside and perhaps before turn 1. He's definitely alongside. Almost contact between the two as Matt Barry comes out the pit lane. Still no way through for Hadden, so Larson is doing a great job of managing to hold the car around the outside of each corner. Hadden tries to overtake him on. There's no room into turn 4 this time either. Back into turn 1 we go again. I think that's Reed up ahead, about to be lapped. Ooh, Larson, a bit of a slide on the exit of turn 1 there. It's going to give Ellis a chance for turn 2, but he can't do anything with it. Larson sliding across the track again. Surely Ellis is going to have a run now. Trying the outside for turn 4. I don't think he's nowhere near getting past Larson at the minute. He's all over the back of him though. There's not going to be room into these couple of corners here, surely. No, there's not. This is going to have to try into turn 1 yet again. Taking a wider line through there than Larson. Wonder if that'll give him a good amount of momentum up the hill. They come. I think Ellis is too far back to make a move at the minute though. And yes, he is. He can't get anything done into turn 1, although it looks like he's trying to get around the outside again. He's not going to have space on turn 2 to do that though. Gets a better drive through the second corner though. This is going to give him a chance into turn 4 again, surely. He's going to have the inside line if Larson doesn't move over to cover it. And he does. He's not far enough alongside though, and he gets dropped back to second. Larson once again doing a good job of going around the outside of the corner. Turn 5 and 6, the double right-hander. Ellis is in the back of Larson. They're both off. Larson either wall backwards. Ellis follows him. That is not something that we expect to see from those two. And surely that's going to cause damage to both cars at such an early stage in the race as well. Then Brava looking to pick up a place from Strom. He does so, he makes contact whilst doing so. But that was easy enough. Strom, where's he going? He looks like he's got it all crossed up on the exit of the corner. And he's now decided he's going to check out the local wildlife in the middle of this race. Sliding back down the hill, can he get it going? On the grass at the minute, there we go. That's got him going. There's Steel coming up behind him to take a place as well. Can he do it? Not just yet, he's being napped by Ovi at the minute. So Steel chasing down Richard Strom, just coming through the final few corners at the minute. Strom looks like he's a bit wide. That's a bit more than a bit wide because he's off the track. He's going to spin right in front of Steel. Wow! Steel nowhere to go and ends up going up the hill and into the fence. Manages to keep the car going, but that wasn't ideal. Now we've got an interesting strategy going on here because Ovi's just taking the lead. Larson goes through to take second, Ellis down to third. Ovi on a different strategy to these guys at the minute. Richard Strom trying to get placed back from Steel now, and he'll do that easily because Steel's gone straight on turn 2. So Steel back behind Strom. This is Andrew Jones struggling, and there's Strom rejoining right in front of him. How they avoided contact I don't know, and Reed's trying to lap them at the same time. This isn't ideal for Reed. I think he made it through there safely though. Larson looking to pick the lead back up from Ovi. Ovi of course trying to make a different strategy work at this point. Larson looks like he's got a better drive out of the final corner, and he has. He's already alongside before they've even got to the start finish line. And he's going to take the lead comfortably into turn 1 I think, unless Ovi can stick it around the outside. No, he can't. Larson back into first. So Larson leads, Ovi second, Ellis third. Nigel Lee is fourth with James Reed fifth at this point through the stops. Ovi takes a different line to what Larson does through that corner actually. And he's sideways, he won't hold on to that either, he's round he goes. Ellis will pick up second, Ovi down to third. This isn't going to help Ovi's alternate strategy doing this. He needed to stay first or second ideally. Jones is going straight on at the same corner again, and that's in the wall hard. How Jones is still going, oh he spun it as well. Right in front of the leaders. Oh, Ellis is coming around, he's got nowhere to go. Makes contact. Luckily I don't think it was heavy, but that's going to have cost Ellis a lot of time now. And it did indeed, but Ellis tried something very different in the stops, taking a 5-second less stop than what Larson did to try and close the gap, and it looks like it could have worked. Here comes Ovi, turn 1, he's going around again, looks like he's taking the scenic route for turn 2 here. He slid a long way off track. Into reverse he goes, back on track, don't think he loses a position. Manages to stay in third at this point. So this is Ellis then. He needs to get past Larson if he wants to make his crazy fuel strategy work, because he's taking a big risk here. Especially with what happened to him in Interlagos at the start of the season. And I don't think he's got the pace at the minute to keep up with Larson. Ellis is going to have to save a lot of fuel here to make it to the end. Steele making a late dive for the pit lane, and that didn't work. That's not what you want late on in the race, taking off the entire front end of the car. I'm surprised that didn't completely destroy the engine. Still somehow managing to get going again, albeit half the front of the car missing. It is still looking to get past Larson. But I think he's slowly dropping back each lap. You can see Larson pulling away in these couple of corners. I think Ellis is already in fuel saving mode here. Sims still going around after his like pit dive and going straight off the track. I think he's called that a day. I'm not surprised after all of that. So Larson came round to take the victory. Ellis had to back way off in the last couple of laps, and in actual fact ended up doing the final lap in 6th gear and 6th gear alone, I think. So he ended up about 15 seconds back in the end. He couldn't make his alternate strategy work to Larson. It was a good attempt though. Perhaps with a bit more fuel he could have done it. Ovi came home in 3rd, double podium for RLD. James Reed picks up 4th, equals his best ever result in the league. Good drive from him and 5v5 Racing this weekend, because Nigel Lee ended up being 5th, which got them a good points haul for 4th and 5th. Best finish 5v5 Racing has had, I think, Richard Strom, another strong 6th place for him, picking up a few more points. Christian Dembrava was 6th, but he lost out at the end, having to pit for extra fuel. So he came home in 7th, and Andrew Jones, after everything he went through this race, managed to pick up the final point in 8th. Somehow, after taking out his teammate and Ellis and various different cars along the way. So the next round will be at Salvador, which is a street circuit. That will be interesting to say the least. Provided a good race last year, Matt Bai obviously ending up with pretty much none of his car left at one point during that race. So we shall see you all then. This race of course extending Larson's lead in the championship to a good margin now. 5v5 Racing picked up 3rd, and VTR were only a couple of points behind RLD at this point, so it's a very close championship at the minute. Hopefully it stays like that for the end of the season.